What's up, everybody in Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube land? This is Jesse Burn 21, and before I get started on this video, I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Just because I know we are in the holiday season, so I wanted to just basically say Merry Christmas to everybody, and Happy New Year. I hope you're enjoying your holidays. So basically, I wanted to do this video and make a discussion video for you guys about this format and about the way how I personally feel about this format, and I also wanted to know you guys' opinion on this format, and also like what you think of the decks nowadays, how you feel about it, the play style, what you think, if you're enjoying the format, if you're having fun. So basically, I wanted to talk about from being in an outside perspective, which is basically like I play rogue decks. Like usually, I'm playing the Yosinjus, the Volcanics. I play decks that aren't the top tier decks, and part of which is because I am on a budget. I am a budget player. I can't afford to spend great amounts of money on Yu-Gi-Oh. So basically, what I wanted to talk about is looking out at it from an outside perspective, looking at the meta players. The game is totally fucking different than it was before. Like absolutely complete nuts. But it's interesting. It looks cool, but I'm not playing the current meta, and I don't know how I would feel about rogue decks stacking up against the meta nowadays. I know when I go against Cosmos or Pepe, it's a very hard matchup. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, and they're very good decks, Pepe, Cosmos, Magispectors, but I don't understand why they're so powerful. Like why did Konami see the need to be like, okay, this deck's gonna be so great, and we're gonna get Replesia and what's his name, Infinity, Cyber Dragon Infinity, to make these decks even more powerful, along with Solemn Notice or Solemn Knocking as it's been recently called. Why are we gonna make these decks even more powerful, like with the new Magician support and all that? And well, the thing that came to mind with me with these decks being so powerful and so unique is that it's progression. It's progression of the Yu-Gi-Oh game in general. It's like when Duelist Alliance came out last year, there was Burning Abyss, Satellars, Shadals, Cleaforts, and those decks had never been like decks before. There was never any decks like them. They were never so powerful. Satellar Knights and Burning Abyss are the reason that we have such an XYZ eccentric game right now. So those decks before that came out were so powerful, and nowadays these decks are very powerful, and it just seems like it's progression. Maybe the game is a little too fast sometimes with the OTK pushes, or maybe the game's just different in a unique way. I don't know how to look at the format right now. I know that we definitely have to start playing different cards. We can't play the same cards as we did before, but it's a very different format. It's like there's a couple really good decks. There's Cosmos, Magispectors, Infernoids, what else? Pepe's being the number one spot, of course. And then soon to be Monarchs are going to come out on the 29th, I believe, of January. They're going to come out, and also, all these other decks that you can play that are still viable. There's your rogue decks that you can play, like Satellar Knights or Yang Zings, etc. So I just don't know how to feel about this format. I feel like it's good in a way because it is progression of the game, but I also feel like it may be a little too much, like too fast of the game state, too much of spammy pendulum format. But then again, I'm looking at it from an outside perspective. I'm not saying, oh, I'm a meta player, I don't like the meta right now. I'm looking at it as an anti-meta player, or as a control player or a rogue player, saying, oh, the meta looks different. I'm not saying I don't like the meta, don't get me wrong. The meta is definitely different. I liked it better last year because I was able to control the board more. But right now things are just like absolutely crazy, and they're going to get even more crazy. Like when Bosch comes out, or after Bosch, Breakers of Shadow in January, the game's going to be even more crazy. So like right now I'm just kind of want to come at you guys and say, hey, I don't know what the format is right now. I don't know if it's good or if it's bad. I think it's definitely different and unique. I really want to know what you guys think. I want to hear what you guys think about this format right now and the format that we're going to have into January and beyond. Just let me know what you guys think. That's what I really want to know. And always like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. This is Jesse Burn 21 out.